Welcome to the News at 9. I'm Brock Black.
And I'm Celeste Green.
Thank you for joining us tonight for our special report on word processing's effect on the education of our students.
That's right. There is a great debate over this important issue. The public spoke out their opinions on this important issue.
I do believe that students do rely too heavily on word processing and spell check and all that jazz. I think tools like that have definitely taken away from traditional learning, and it's sad, really.
As a future English teacher, I think that honestly most things should be written by hand, and that spelling and grammar are not being used and are not as important because of technology today. So I think technically that Microsoft Word and things are detrimental.
I think word processing it would be really helpful to younger students because it would help them realize their mistakes and be easier to fix them.
That's a really useful tool for students with disabilities because sometimes they can utilize word processing as opposed to just their speech patterns to convey information and communicate with other students and teachers about their ideas or their thoughts on a certain project that they're given.
I think that a teacher should use all of the tools that are available to them, and that would include using word processing, computers and things like this. I think students ought to be instructed and taught to use write with their own hand and then branch out into using word processing because it's something that makes it enjoyable and increases their enjoyment of writing.
There certainly are a lot of opinions on this topic.
There certainly are, Celeste. This just in. We have Valerie Brown in the field with some important news. Let's go to Valerie.
Thanks, and I'm here at the library where some interesting developments have occurred. Take a look at the computers. They are filled with students busy typing away. Now over here, just look at the writing tables. These tables are completely abandoned. Seems students prefer word processing over regular handwriting. But is word processing always best? We need to investigate further. Back to you.
Thanks, Valerie, for that riveting report from the center of the action.
Yes, most educators believe that word processing has advantages and disadvantages.
Let's take a closer look at some of the advantages that students may have when using a word processor over a pen and paper.
Luann Kettlesmith is standing by with supporters of word processing. Luann?
Thanks, y'all. These people have some real interesting benefits about word processing. Let's hear what they have to say.
You have access to incredibly helpful tools like spell check, grammar check, online thesaurus, all of which save time by correcting the child while they work.
Typing is said to decrease writer's block.
Keyboards can be better suited for children with special needs.
The less paper used in the writing stages, the better it is on the environment.
Using word processing work is easier to store and copy or save and access.
Word processing may allow the child to work and collaborate more often with the teacher.
Work can be edited easier without wasting time erasing, crossing out, or starting over.
Children like to use the keyboard and computer. It is motivating for them as it is often seen as different or fun.
These are some really compelling arguments, y'all. Back to you.
Thank you. There certainly are good points, but I have a feeling that there's more to the story.
We now have Luann standing with supporters of traditional writing. Let's hear what those pencil pushers have to say.
Yes, Brock. Let's hear what they have to say.
Alrighty, y'all. Let's hear what they have to say.
Some students do not have access to computers at home.
It has been proven that using a pen or pencil stimulates the left side of the brain, which enhances memory and creativity.
Computers are not as portable as a pencil and paper. Portable laptops can be expensive, and every student does not have access to them.
If students are not careful to save his or her work, then documents risk being lost in times of technical difficulties.
The ease of cutting and pasting may increase temptations to plagiarize material.
Students rely heavily on spell check and do not learn how to spell properly.
Students rely on dictionary and thesaurus tools and do not know how to physically look up words in actual books.
Handwriting is a very personal and individual thing. Taking away handwriting will reduce creativity.
Back to y'all.
Wow, thank you. Both sides have such compelling arguments. In this anchor's opinion, there's only one way to move forward.
I agree, Celeste. Education needs to incorporate both traditional writing and word processing into students' writing developments.
Each one can be used effectively in different situations to give students the maximum benefits when writing.
I certainly hope our viewers' eyes have been opened to the exciting world of word processing.
This is Celeste Green.
And I'm Brock Black, signing off, saying, Happy writing and happy typing!
I believe that in the end that traditional writing is better because you don't get caught up in the lingo of word processing, and it helps your handwriting.